If taking suggestions series on underrated games would be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be cool. I'll have to. I'll definitely. It would be kind of neat to try to include it, like one every week. That'd be kind of neat. I do have something planned for next week. I ended up cutting it because I had like too much stuff I wanted to talk about. But about like sort of like passionate games, like sort of like small creator games that end up being really successful. I'm gonna have to do that next week, but it is one of the things I was hoping to kind of get into. But I was sort of thinking about having like more dedicated sections because there is like games like Gun Vein I was playing. I'll probably talk if I have time. I'll talk about it a little bit later. No, that's a pretty fun game, but it's another shmup, but it's kind of I think it's fun. But let me focus here. This was the current console count, and people are like, "Whoa, Nintendo Switch is catching up to the PlayStation 2 as the best-selling console of all time." People were saying, like, could it overtake it? Because Nintendo Switch is still in production. They haven't announced the Switch 2 yet, so things are still going. And honestly, with the backwards compatibility, there could still be Switch games coming out. So it's still it definitely still a chance. I thought the Wii sold more. I did too. It's kind of crazy. Maybe it just didn't have the same like international appeal. It was like a big thing in America. I'm sure Japan, but maybe not in other places. But can Nintendo Switch still claim the console crown? But all of a sudden, so you just see PlayStation 2 at 1.55 million, 155 million. Well, here comes there's Toady, Sony's Toady Geoff Kenley. Sony has confirmed the PlayStation 2 has sold over 160 million consoles. It is the best-selling console of all time, followed by Nintendo Switch, has shipped over 146 million units worldwide. Yeah, exactly. It's sold because it was a cheap DVD. Exactly. And I don't think now that you have like Roku and Fire Sticks and smart TVs, I think it's streaming's become so popular that it's not really you can use your gaming console for that kind of stuff, but like a lot of them have like Roku or uh, Roku, or the source was for PlayStation themselves, I guess. It's hard to argue what they say. Like, what's your sales, and they tell you 160 million. I guess they could lie, but I don't know. I love this graph too. I had to include this meme because it's too good. It's too good. The Switch is the best-selling console of all time. Sony, for some godforsaken reason, at November 26th at 3 a.m. Yep, stop the count, guys. The fix is in. As Sony discovers 150 ballots in the back of a car, 150 sold PlayStation 2 receipts in the back of a van in Pennsylvania here. Hype, maybe the PS. I don't know. Maybe I think as the PS4's popularity is just it was the best selling. I think one, it did a lot, and two, it could. I don't know. People like Sony. I think it had some pretty good exclusives too. PS5 isn't selling that well because it had a shitload of issues, like supply issues, especially like during its first year of release. I think they did have some big exclusives, but I'm not a Sony guy, so I don't know. If so, they can't lie about their sales number. Yeah, I'm sure it probably is true. They just haven't updated it in a long time. Or all of a sudden they decided that's a priority now to update their 8-year-old or whatever system sales. right as the Switch confirms it.